The market in 2026 is setting up to be one of the most interesting windows we've seen in years, but most investors will miss it because they stay stuck in the same big tech names. Today I'm breaking down 5 stocks with strong earnings trends and clear growth drivers behind them. Stay with me until the end, because the last pick is the highest risk and potentially the most explosive. We're not here to chase hype or follow blind tips. We're going to understand what these businesses do, how they make money, what we're paying for that, and why they're on my radar right now. If you're serious about building wealth, hit subscribe and tap like. It helps the channel and keeps you connected to this kind of research. My goal here is to give you enough information so you can make your own informed call. The big backdrop for these 5 stocks is simple. First, we're in a world drowning in debt. When that happens, money often moves toward real assets, things you can dig, melt, or build with. Gold, metals, and the companies that produce them tend to matter more. Second, governments are pushing hard on industrial policy, reshoring factories, and rebuilding supply chains. That takes steel, aluminum, energy, and a lot of specialized materials. Stock number 1 is Constellium, ticker CSTM. This is a global aluminum products maker. They supply aerospace, packaging, automotive, and specialty markets. So think aircraft parts, car components, and cans, not raw commodity bars. The stock trades around $26 a share, and it's had a big run, up roughly 49% in the last 12 weeks. The key here is that Constellium is not just selling more metal. The business has been executing well. In 2025, shipments and revenue both moved higher, profitability rebounded sharply, helped by better scrap spreads and strong performance in each segment. Scrap spreads basically mean the gap between the cost of scrap aluminum they buy and the finished products they sell. When that spread widens in their favor, margins improve. Looking ahead, management is guiding to solid adjusted EBITDA and strong free cash flow in 2026. Free cash flow is the money left after running and investing in the business. That's what can go to debt reduction, dividends, or buybacks. At about 12.7 times forward earnings, Constellium is not expensive for a cyclical industrial name with this kind of momentum. Projected EPS growth is around 6 to 7% next year, and the industry it sits in ranks near the top of its peer group. So why could this be a buy now? Demand from aerospace is still in a multi-year recovery. Automakers are using more aluminum to cut weight and hit fuel or EV range targets. Packaging demand is steady, and aluminum is highly recyclable, which fits with long-term sustainability trends. On top of that, the stock just broke out after a series of earnings beats and estimate upgrades. When you see price and earnings expectations rise together, that's often a sign of a new trend, not the end of one. Risks are real, though. This is a cyclical business. If the global economy slows hard, orders from autos and aerospace can fall. The company is also exposed to tariffs, inflation, and currency swings. Earnings can get noisy because of metal price lags and derivatives they use to hedge. So this is not a set-it-and-forget-it bond substitute. It's a value-leaning cyclical with momentum and cash flow support. Now let's shift into gold, because 4 of the 5 names are miners. That's not an accident. When inflation is sticky, debt is high, and currencies look shaky, many investors want insurance. Gold miners are a leverage way to get that exposure. But the trick is to find miners where production, costs, and balance sheets are moving the right way, not just names that ride the gold price. Stock number 2 is IAMGOLD, ticker IAG. This is a Canadian-focused gold producer with a key growth asset called Côté Gold. The stock trades around $24 and change, and it's up about 64% over the last 12 weeks. Forward earnings sit near 11 times next year's profits. That's not crazy for a miner that's expected to grow EPS by roughly 75% in the coming year. Here's the story. Côté Gold reached nameplate throughput early. That means the plant hit its designed processing capacity ahead of schedule, which is rare in mining. After that, it delivered record production in back-to-back periods. Management is already planning to push processing rates higher and extend mine life. When you can run more rock through the mill at a big, long life deposit, your unit costs can drop and your cash flow can explode higher. On top of that, IAMGOLD is generating strong mine site free cash flow. They've been deleveraging, which means paying down debt. They also have a share buyback program, which can support the stock if they keep executing. Last quarter, earnings per share grew over 130% year on year, and they beat analyst expectations by about 27%. Analysts have been bumping their forecasts for 2026 and 2027 as Côté ramps. So what's the catch? Execution risk. Scaling a big new mine is tricky. Any hiccups at code mechanical issues, grade problems, or permitting delays could hit results. Volume growth. Stock number 3 is Aura Minerals, ticker AUGO. This is a multi-asset gold producer that also has exposure to other metals. The stock is around $88 and is the strongest short-term mover on this list, up more than 118% over the last 12 weeks. Despite that, the forward PE is only about 7.4. Analysts expect EPS to grow by more than 350% next year, with sales projected to climb almost 120%. Those are huge numbers, and they show why this one is not for the faint of heart. Aura's pitch is disciplined growth. They focus on operational excellence and capital efficiency. In simple terms, they try to build and expand mines on time and on budget, which is rare in this space. Management has laid out a clear path to push production above 600,000 gold equivalent ounces through expansions, new builds, and selective acquisitions. Meanwhile, their exploration teams have been adding mineral resources and reserves at costs well below industry averages. That gives the company a long runway of future ore to mine. The trend in analyst estimates for 2026 and 2027 is up and to the right, and the share price has surged alongside that. This is the classic setup where fundamentals and price momentum are lining up. However, there's a big warning label here. Last quarter, they actually missed earnings expectations by a wide margin, roughly 42% on the downside, even though EPS was up year over year. That tells you volatility is part of the package. Risks are clear. Aura is juggling multiple construction, expansion, and turnaround projects at once. Any delays, cost overruns, or integration issues from acquisitions can hurt margins and investor confidence. In a rising cost environment, input prices for materials, labor, and energy can also squeeze profits. This is a growth stock in minor clothing. If you want a more established name in the gold space, stock number 4 might fit better. That's Agnico Eagle Mines, ticker AEM. This is a senior gold producer with operations in Canada, Australia, Finland, and Mexico. It's a large cap name, around $126 billion in market value. The stock trades near $252 and is up about 53% in the last 12 weeks. Forward PAE is roughly 19, which is higher than the others, but the business quality is also higher. Projected EPS growth is over 60% next year. Agnico's strength is its asset base. It owns large, long-life mines in top-tier mining regions. Detour Lake and Canadian Malartic are massive, world-class assets. Projects like Upper Beaver and Hope Bay give the company optionality for future growth. Management has outlined a path to lift annual gold output by 20 to 30% over the next decade through optimization and project development. That kind of growth from a senior producer in safe jurisdictions is rare. The company has also built a track record of modest but steady earnings beats. Since 2023, results have mostly come in above expectations, and analysts keep nudging their forecasts higher. The stock style profile is more quality growth than deep value. You're paying up a bit for scale, safety, and a long pipeline. Risks? Start with gold price volatility. If gold pulls back sharply, even the best miners can see earnings and multiples compress. There's also uncertainty when it comes to converting mineral resources into formal reserves. Now, let's move to the most explosive and riskiest stock on the list. This is the one you really need to understand before even thinking about it. Stock number 5 is DRDGOB, ticker DRD. It trades around $38 and has climbed about 31% over the last 12 weeks. On paper, the valuation looks insanely cheap, roughly 3 times forward earnings, with projected EPS growth of almost 790% next year, and sales growth near 45%. Those numbers alone should tell you this is not a steady blue chip. DRD Gold has a unique model. It's a surface gold producer that focuses on reclaiming old mine dumps, tailings, and other legacy waste around South Africa. In simple terms, they process leftover material from past mining to extract gold that was missed. This turns environmental liabilities into long-life assets. They also lean into sustainability with renewable energy projects, water reuse, and dust control. The company has a strong cash position, rising operating margins, and a history of paying regular dividends. Ongoing capital projects and expanded mineral resources support its growth plan. Because they don't always dig deep underground, their cost structure and risk profile are a bit different from traditional miners. When gold prices are strong and they execute well, profits can wrap up quickly, which is what analysts are modeling right now. But that leverage cuts both ways. DRD Gold is very sensitive to the gold price, the South African currency, and local regulations. Power constraints, production disruptions, or policy changes can all hit earnings hard. The lack of recent, consistent earnings data, no last quarter EPS growth figure, or surprise history also means there's more uncertainty in the projections. This is the definition of a high-risk, high-reward play. Only use money you can afford to lose, and size any position very small. So, how should you actually use this list? Do not treat these 5 stocks as a complete portfolio. You've got one aluminum producer and 4 gold-related names. That's a cluster, not full diversification. Instead, think of this as a curated watch list of companies where earnings expectations are trending higher and the macro backdrop is supportive. If you lean toward industrials and real economy plays, Constellium might be interesting. If you want gold exposure with different risk levels, you have a spectrum. IAMGOLD and Aura sit in the middle as growth stories. AUGO is the large, established name. DRD Gold is the speculative edge of the list. You do not need all of them. You might not need any of them. Your job is to pick the ones, if any, that fit your goals. Before buying any stock, step back and ask a few basic questions. What's my time horizon? How much volatility can I handle without panicking? How much of my portfolio do I already have in metals, materials, or cyclical names? And what would have to be true for this stock to still look smart to me in 5 years? If you're new to investing, keep the mechanics simple. Open a brokerage account with a reputable firm. Decide if you're using a regular taxable account or a retirement account like a Roth or traditional IRA. Set up funding from your bank. Then start small. You don't need to go all in on individual stocks on day one. Many investors begin with broad index funds, then slowly add focused positions like these as they learn more. When you analyze any stock, focus on 3 pillars. First, the business, what do they sell, and to whom? Second, the numbers, are revenue, earnings, and free cash flow trending up? Are analysts raising or cutting estimates? Third, the price. Are you paying a fair multiple, or is the market already assuming perfection? Tools like PE ratios, earnings revisions, and simple chart trends can, but you don't need a PhD. Just stay consistent and honest with yourself, BL. The key is having a disciplined process and the patience to let quality companies compound. In the short term, the market is a voting machine. If you found this breakdown helpful, tap like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next deep dive. Comment below with the one stock from this list you'd research first, or share your own favorite metals or industrial name right now. Invest wisely, stay focused on what actually drives returns, and I'll see you in the next one.